Hello and welcome to this Microsoft Dynamics 365 Project Service Automation course. Now in this course, you will not just learn about Microsoft Dynamics 365 PSA, which is Project Service Automation, but we will also discuss about the key concepts that you should be aware before you can actually start using the application, right? So I'm going to explain you what is a project, what is a project management, what are the things you should consider, and then I will dive into the project service automation training where I will take the scenario and then I'm going to show you how you can do that inside Dynamics 365. So welcome to this course. This is the course overview. So let's see what to expect from this course. So the first thing we'll discuss is what is a project. Then we'll discuss about the project management overview. So what exactly the project management is and what the project manager should consider when they're actually executing the project. Okay, then we'll see what is project service automation, and then I'll show you what is the case study. So there's a case study that we'll be taking because if you have an example and then I show you that in Dynamics 365, it becomes easy for you to relate and understand, right? So I'm going to be taking the case study, and that case study we'll be using throughout this course. And after that, we will get into different concepts. So one is project service automation configuration. So before you can actually start using the application, there are some key configurations you must do. So I'm going to take you through the step-by-step process to configure project service automation. So here we have two options. The option one is to use the sample data that comes with Dynamics 365 project service automation. You can install that. But when you're actually using project service automation for your production purpose, then definitely the sample data will not help. So I'm going to show you how you can configure project service automation and start using it. So this particular module will cover the configuration part. Then we'll get into the planning of project service automation. Then once the planning is done, it's time to execute the project. So where the team will be available, you as a project manager will be available to execute the project, right? So what are the activities that needs to be performed? That's something we'll discuss in the execution module. Then we have monitoring. So monitoring is a continuous process in a project, right? So you don't do monitoring just like in the middle or in the last. It is done throughout the project. So immediately when you complete the planning, you start doing monitoring during the execution phase. Then the monitoring happens during the closing phase as well, right? So in case if you want to do replanning of your project, then definitely the monitoring needs to be done. So monitoring explains you how you are performing in a project. Are you within the scope or within the cost or within the schedule or the timeline, and what actions you can take to keep that project on track. So that's something we'll be discussing in monitoring. And finally, we'll do the course review and I'm going to show you the next steps. So this is what you will learn in the project service automation training. I hope you will learn something good. And in case if you have any questions, please feel free to ask. So that's it for this video, and let's jump into the course.